first year in Lüderitz was 2013. It was a long trip, and also my first trip like so far abroad. It was pretty cool to see the canal for the first time and see the stopping area. The first time you see the stopping area, it's like pretty fucking scary. The biggest problem on the canal is you arrive here with your kit. Most of the time your speedboard you haven't used like once, because on open water it's just the boards are too small. You know, open water we use a 45, it's easier to sail also upwind. You don't have to sail upwind, so you can take a really small board. But when you have a really small board, it's also harder to start. I feel really secure riding in the canal because what I do with the slingshots, I think on open water is much more dangerous, because when you go, especially on La Franquille, you go on open water and you just go downwind and you bear off in open sea. So when you crash, you have to swim back or get back when your gear's broken. And when you crash here, you can walk out of the canal. Only problem is though, when you crash in the wall, it's like a bit harder than the water. So, but I like the canal. Yeah, my goal was like just take the Dutch record, go over 50. But now like the goals changed like dramatically since the first day was like so good. If you don't know how to control your gear, it's gonna be very hard, because your board needs to be way out of the water. Like a lot of guys sail with a lot of wet surface. I sail with like minimal wet surface, really loose stance. And that's also really different to all the other guys, because I use really small harness lines. But that's also, I think it's a lot of experience I built up over the years, and I made my own style, and that's for all the guys. And I think, what I need is just really stable wind. And then comes in the technique. And I think on the end comes power. But I'm not going to tell you everything. You know, it's hard to say what we can do now. You know, 55 is, I think it's a reasonable, but it's gonna be pretty epic when that happens. And I think also in open water we could do maybe 56, 57 on top speed. We just need the good conditions. I think we could go for the world record if we're lucky.